day and age, we often hear the term leader being thrown around carelessly. Whether it is your school, university, office, or even your society, every such organization is headed by a person who is known as a leader. These men of excellence possess certain skills that distinguish them from the crowd. Now, one might wonder what these skills are. Does a leader have to be a trendsetter? Or should he be able to manage a crowd of people? Is interactive communication at a workplace enough? Or is being persuasive and demanding the key to better leadership? The answer is there is no sure-shot method to follow. There isn't a recipe for success. Every person is different and thus possesses a different skill set. Despite that, there are some core leadership skills which help you transform into a leader and can be learned over some time. Let's learn those skills in this lesson. Leadership skills can be summarized as the capability of a person to encourage, motivate, and influence others in such a manner that they produce their best work. Certain abilities like setting target plans to achieve the target and persuading a team of people to help in its accomplishments are niche leadership skills. Note that everyone operates differently and thus has different styles of working. However, there are innumerable working styles and it is completely dependent on your team and circumstances to decide what works best for you. According to Goldman, the author of Human Behavioral Sciences, there are 6 styles of leadership. After a lot of research, he described them as coercive or commanding, pace-setting, affiliative, democratic, coaching, authoritative. Now, let's look at each one of them individually. Number 1, coercive or commanding. When we talk about commanding or coercive leadership, it's all about control. Asserting power, authority, and dominance over the subordinates is the main agenda of this leadership style. These leaders are very focused on the end result and have a planned strategy in mind to achieve the same. They do not like deviating from their initial plan and hence become tough in this course of action towards their subordinates. So, either by hook or crook, they aim to achieve results at any cost. Number 2, pace setting. This kind of leadership style deals with someone who leads the road. The leader takes up responsibilities and shows the way to its subordinates to perform better and increase their overall productivity. This leader always sets high standards when it comes to work and aims to accomplish the same with minimalistic managerial interference. Affiliative. An affiliative leader is a person who forms social and emotional bonds between team members or is also known as a team building leader. These leaders show extraordinary traits of leadership and are very well educated and highly skilled in resolving team conflicts and making them work in harmony and sync. Number 4, democratic. A democratic leader makes decisions jointly with his subordinates. The democratic leadership style is based on mutual respect. In this type of leadership, the leader delegates the work and decentralizes his authority, which lets his fellow employees share his power. This lets them voice their opinions and ideas instead of taking unilateral decisions. Number 5, coaching. When we talk about partnership and collaboration, coaching leadership is the first style that comes to our mind. In this leadership style, it all boils down to collaboration and fruitful exchange. When leaders act as coaches, it gives way to creativity and better performance from the subordinates. Number 6, authoritative. Authoritative or autocratic leadership is directive leadership. This is a form of leadership in which all the decisions and choices are made by the sole leader without any advice or consultation from his subordinates. He frames and structures the entire situation from scratch, and all his employees are supposed to listen to him without any questions and do as he says without any hesitation. Now that you know and have a higher understanding of what leadership skills are and those types are, let's look at importance of leadership. Contrary to popular notion, leadership is not a work-based skill. These skills are used out of the realm of